Okay, this is a road rippers thing that I'm gonna do here, and there's when I look on here, there's only one, like on YouTube, there's only one thing that I found on there that has a 2002 Viper srt10 Viper Dodge. This is a series of one of road rippers, and I wanted to do all the motions of the buttons, so this is what it is. That thing, ever seen it? It's like got those kind of wheels like this one does, but it's smaller. And that, flip it over. If you can see that, I don't think you can, but this is a series one of them. You notice this one's a song button, first song. This one's the second song. Horn, alarm, which goes like this.
Would you like to go fishing tomorrow?
Yes.
Guaranteed you we could catch some fish?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You gonna let me see your video, right?
Yes.
Alright.
I gotta start over because of Dad. Hope not. First song, second song, horn, alarm, which I already did. Which this engine. This means come back action. I don't know why it does this, because it doesn't turn at all. This is forward. This is backward. Backward, forward. You need to go just forward and then stop. Backward and just stop. And do this and go forward and backward. Do this, backward, forward. Now, maybe I should start telling you more things about, instead of just talking and doing the alarm. But I know a lot about road rippers. And next, I might do a couple of these. And yes, ever series one. This is the first song. Normally, if you can just turn up your sound on your TV or computer if you can do that, but instead, I can just do that. If you didn't hear, just if you didn't hear. Okay, turn this puppy around here. And if you do notice about this thing, I used to have a red and a black Viper. I don't know if the red Viper had that sticker on it or not, but it did have this on it, but instead it was like all around here. It was all white. It was a white one. It was red and white. This is red and black. Like, ooh. Love the stuff. Here's the scenery stuff. Pretty good. I'll put those rings around there. And here's the second song. Remember, it's an 8 button. I'm never gonna sell this until I'm 50 or 60, maybe somewhere around there. If it still works. If it still works, they might be pretty old. Well, not really old, but at least 50, maybe 40. Second song. You didn't hear that? Let's do this. Okay. Brought the screwdriver just in case. One of those. 1957 Corvette. Maserati. Got that on eBay for 99 cents a bit. That's good. Good enough. Horn, as you know. I can do something with it. Okay. Starting up of the engine.
You're driving a Viper.
Comeback action.
Comeback action on. Push forward or reverse arrow now. Push forward or reverse arrow now. Comeback action off.
If you push this thing again, it'll keep going and keep going and going. Then it just does it till maybe a lot of times. Especially if it's dead. If it's dead, it makes a scary noise. I wish they still made circuit boards like this because I like the dead music and stuff. Which is what I'm gonna show you if I ever get done with this darn video. Forward. Of course, you know it does that. Backwards. Okay. Pretty much done with that, but I have to show you one more thing. I didn't get done with it. Pretty good. Now I'm gonna do this. If you notice, on these, they only have these on the castle. You can see that. I don't know. I don't think it looks like a castle to you because it doesn't look like the castle to me through the thing. But if you do know, it says castle and it says Toy State under it. It says 1996, but this thing was never made in 1996. Another thing said 1992, but it wasn't made in 1992. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this car, take some batteries out of it, take this thing, which does this, and it does this. Machine gun. Doesn't have any life. It might have, yeah, it has a castle on it too. I thought you might be able to see it a little bit better, but I guess not. You take this and unscrew them both and set you up with some previews or something. I don't know. I'll set you up with some previews on the ceiling while I get the batteries done and loaded. That's a fan, yes. That's very grateful of you to notice. I might talk to you while I'm doing this. What I'm doing is this Viper here, whenever you put certain kinds of dead batteries in it, it makes like low sounds and it gets slower after it, which is why I'm very glad you put lights in it. The rotors put lights in it, because it helps with the dead noise. If you use the second song, which is pretty much this, then for me it sounds like a beatboxing, except it's not really beatboxing. I think it's maybe more like music beatboxing. If you ever notice this battery expired in 2010. This one, the Duracell Ultra, has this on it. Press this dot and this dot goes together. It's supposed to show you what the heck on there shows you. says on there, I don't think you could read this either, but it says this battery was made in 1995, and it says best if installed by March 2003. Hoping you can see that. If I don't have to. Okay, get the Viper unscrewed now instead of the muscle rod. Hoping this video is not taking too much of your time off. If anything you're trying to do. Hoping I can get some views on it, but I don't know. This model of this cat was 1,990 because it was used on 2 different Vipers. Hoping you could see that. I'm getting the Sunbeam batteries out. If you do notice, this is 2014. This thing was made in 2002. You notice they make Toy State batteries now. These were not used in the Viper. Now, oops. Now I am putting in the dead batteries. I need my Duracell. Duracells are awesome. Very sensibly awesome. Just want to watch it with it. Coming back in. We're almost done with preview, so you can watch the great show that we're doing here. Which it really isn't great. I'm just talking about Road Rippers stuff that I know of. Okay, here we are. We're back. If you do know, this is the white Viper, or red Viper. It's black. 8 push buttons. I already showed you all the push buttons, what it does. Now I'm going to show you what it does when it's dead. What I took out of that. Yes, that I might do later. Someday. The only reason I'm doing this is maybe if it breaks, I will have the sounds. That way maybe someday I can put that into a chip, which puts that into another car. Here's what it is when it's dead. The alarm. Hear the flickering lights. Is this a funny car? I don't know. Doesn't work that well. Here's the horn. Maybe it might sound like a vintage horn. Hoping this has a lot of juice in it. First song. Might not do it on the second, but we'll see. I'm sorry this is taking too long. Normally they just push all the buttons and they're done. But here you go. It might drop on you. If it does, then I'll go with something different. Okay, you heard that? You heard all the alarms? All the 4th row. Engine.
You're driving a Viper.
Comeback action. Might sound different.
Comeback action on. Push forward or reverse arrow down.
Now it sounds like a bomb trying to go off here.
Action off.
I don't know if I really want to show you when it goes forward or backwards. It's not scary, but it just take too long. You might be thinking I'm dumb because this video's taking too long, taking too much of your time. Yes. But, here you go. I'll do backwards. No mute switch. I can't do anything about that. Forward. I don't think it's gonna go forward, but we'll just see. No, it didn't go forward. Who cares? I already showed you the forward. Sound like an engine now? Cool, the lights flicker. The lights are flickering, you can hear it. That's it. And if you ever want to hear this video again, it might be called I don't know yet. Bye.